What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the You Know the Vibras podcast. Do you know the Vibras?
Because we know the Vibras.
This is your host, Michael Carrasco, a.k.a. Mr. Golden, and I'm with my boy,
Wanda Don.
So today's episode is going to be something different again.
Yeah.
We're trying to mix the type of content that we bring to you guys. So just so you guys can get our views on different things, we decided to do a little Q&A.
Yep.
So if you follow us on Instagram, you had the opportunity to ask us some questions that in today's episode we will be answering for you guys.
Yeah, we want to get the interactions up with you guys. We want you guys to feel part of the family, get that feeling where you can communicate with us. If you want us to, so if you want to see our views on certain topics and, what we think about certain things, or if you want to see a debate between me and Michael, more than likely, I might win, but,
Hey, you never know. I might, my extra year of knowledge might knock you out.
You guys going to get an interesting episode today. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very debatable as well.
Very personal as well.
Yeah, personal.
Because you guys will get our personal views on some of the questions that you guys are asking.
Yeah. So to give you guys the structure of how the Q&A is going to go, me and Michael both have chose three questions of our own three questions that we have seen on the Instagram post that we make, and we choose three that we both like. So we're going to do 3 and 3 each, kind of back and forth, and then one of our own that's going to be a little challenging question. I got a good one.
Yes.
So do you want to start it off with the first question?
You can start it off.
All right. So let's go to the Instagram. By the way, you know the Vibras, YKTVIBRAS. That's the Instagram. So next time we do another Q&A, you guys can tune in. The first question I want to ask you, bro, is from my friend Lorenzo Domi Prinz on Instagram, and he's from Amsterdam. He wants to know, if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
Man, the main thing will be racism.
Yo, you took mine, bro. Dang, I got to think of something else. Go ahead.
Well, that's a lot of things I would change. That would be like the number one. Like if I had the ability of if somebody gave me kind of like the settings for the entire universe, that's the number one setting that I would change, because it's 2021.
Yep.
I know a lot of this that has been going on for hundreds of years, and I mean, for what?
Yeah.
What?
Something important about the racism. So I'm gonna go with that one as well. For me, I want to change. If I could change one thing in the world, it would be changing racism. I'm a strong believer that I feel that everyone is the same in their certain ways, and we also have our own qualities and skills within every race.
Right.
But I think people are not born into racism. More so, the parents teach them to be racist in a way, and that's an important thing.
That's a strong point to make out there, because when we if you see babies, they don't know the difference. They don't
know color
between. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I seen white babies and black babies interacting, beautiful.
Family.
It's the
family.
most beautiful thing that you ever seen. Is two babies of different, racial background, just interacting, and all they show is
sharing
love.
cultures as well. Sharing their cultures. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So definitely racism. You guys let us know one thing you would like to change in the world. That's my answer. I definitely feel like it's unfortunate that we're still going through these things with racism. You'd think that, all these years later it'd get better, but it's only getting worse, especially with the past 2020 that we encountered. And now in 2021, it has transferred over as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully all races can get together, understand each other, and embrace each other's cultures.
That's
and,
right.
We could all be united as one.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're all the same.
All the same. One God.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We just need to learn how to, coexist. Yep. It's been getting better. But the last couple events that have been happening, throughout the war, back in 2021, that was it's strong. It's really showing that not a lot have changed from how it was, 60 years ago, even 100 years ago.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to attack the second question. Michael, go ahead. What you got, brother?
So this one is anonymous. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
So the question is, who cheats more, men or women?
Yikes.
What do you think?
That's a bomb, bro. Wow. All right. So, Kings, I don't want you guys to, think I'm simping or anything, but I feel as if, I'm not going to say us men, but men in general cheat more than women. But women get away with it more in a way because, they're more sneaky with it. But men are too out in the open with it. They're not low key with it. I think men more. Sorry, Kings, but I don't know.
Yikes.
What about you, brother?
It's tough, man, because I think the opposite. I think the opposite. And it's the fact, like you pointed out, it's the fact that women are more sneaky about it. So I'm going to go, Queens, I'm going to go with y'all on this one.
Yikes. What do you guys think, man? Let us know. I don't know, man. That's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one.
It is extremely hard. Like, me personally, I think women, not saying that us men don't,
right?
But, we both do it.
See, all right. So my take on cheating, what is the point of it? Why get in a relationship, if you're going to cheat? Just be single and do your thing. Like, why put someone through that stress and put someone through the heartbreak if you know you're going to cheat? What's the point? Or you know what I think it is, bro, actually?
Toxicity.
Nah, toxic. Yeah, facts. But you know what it is that people, are brainwashed now and think that they have to be in an Instagram relationship, post the relationship all on social media just to get that, like that good recognition and feeling that, they're doing good and that they're happy. You don't have to be happy in a relationship. You don't need a relationship to be happy. You know what I mean? So I think that's what
right.
it is,
That's
bro.
right.
People
it's like
seek happiness.
I'm like in that, not gonna say my relationship, is perfect.
Yeah.
Although, I love being in a relationship, especially with the women that I'm in a relationship with. And we don't do a whole lot of posting each other on social media.
Yeah.
We like our relationship to be more private. Like, we post each other here and there, but we're not like, if you look at her Instagram, you'll probably see one picture of me right from like 2 years ago.
But it doesn't bother you.
It doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, I know she's by my side, next to me in bed. Right. That's what I like.
That's all that matters, man. And that you have the secureness and and that you guys both trust each other. That's the main thing. I feel like when cheating, there's a lot of trust issues. It also leads to trust issues. You know what I mean? So
it does.
That's the main thing. So guys, let us know in the comments definitely, who do you think cheats more? Men or women? That's a good one.
And if you do, man, you stop that mess. If you're with a person and that person makes you happy, trust me, if you're with the right person, you know when you're with the right person.
Definitely.
Just be 100% loyal.
Yep.
And show that person you're with that you actually care about them, and be the bigger person. And you don't need it. You don't need it. But go ahead, read the next question. The
next question from Instagram will be from Nodak, my boy Wetzel from Fairmont State. We played football together. He asked, do you guys ever think like what life would have been if we had stayed in Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico? I love this question. Great question.
I love this one.
I like this one a lot. You want to start it off?
Yeah, I'll start it off. Me personally, it would have been so much different.
In what ways?
Used in a lot of ways. I wouldn't. Number one is not having the opportunities that I have here.
Wow.
That's number one. And number two, I probably would be working 2 times harder for what I bring. For the income that I bring.
Less pay.
Right now. Less pay, yeah. And I probably would have been playing more baseball, honestly.
Yeah, that's
how I see it. I probably would have been trying to get, into the MLB and all that good stuff. But yeah, I would say those are the 3 main differences.
Yeah. See, me, I definitely think if I would have stayed, I think I would have definitely been a baseball player. They see my size. I'm a big guy. People are going to probably force me in a way to play baseball.
No, that's right.
And baseball is something that's in the blood of Dominicans,
Puerto Ricans as well.
And Puerto Ricans as well. You got to play baseball, to have success because, the colleges and stuff over there, there's people that, for instance, have a doctorate and everything, and they don't get paid as well, like as what they should get.
That's true.
That's why, a lot of kids tend to go to baseball because it's in immediate millions.
It is.
And they could change their family lives in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat, yeah. And a lot of the kids, when they start at a young age, that's what their parents are, drilling in their brains. Like, if you don't make it with baseball, you're not going to do anything.
Yep.
You know,
they think that's the only way out.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, it is for a lot of kids.
For a lot of kids, it is. Unless like if you're in Puerto Rico or in Dominican Republic, unless your family is like of like the top, let's say the top 1% in that country or state for Puerto Rico, you really don't have the same opportunities.
That's true.
Unless you were like on that top 1%.
Well, yeah, because you have to pay for, you know, like things like school over there, and you know, little things like we said in the first episode, like things for like lunch and, you know, books and things like that. So not everyone is you know, right economically to, you know, be able to even afford school over there. That's why they go with the sports route. So
that's
you know,
right.
That's a good one, bro. I like that question. Thank you, Wetzel. Go ahead, bro. What's your next one?
Next question from Instagram. This one is by Ishmula. Ish. Big
my brother. Shout out to my brother. Brother.
So his question is, what do you guys think about people receiving their third stimulus check? Go ahead.
Wow, man, the world has changed. It has changed. People are now receiving checks from the government. I mean, they kind of had them, but not like in this grand the amount of money that they're getting now. Unfortunately, I didn't get either stimulus, so you know, I really don't know how people feel. Hopefully I get it, you know, at the end, but, you know, I'm a college student and stuff, and, you know, I'm commuting now, so I didn't have, you know, the opportunity to get a stimulus. But I think, you know, a lot of people are excited. I think a lot of people deserve it. A lot of people need it. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs with this, you know, the pandemic and the virus going on. And, you know, I feel like 1,400 isn't enough. You know, just this one time, they think this is going to last the people this much.
No,
it's really not. You know, a lot of people got to catch up on bills, got to get food, and a lot of things like that. What do you think about it?
The way I think about it is a lot of people are misusing it.
Yeah.
Like, instead of going out there, you know, buying all these shoes and stuff, like, I know, I get it. You got some extra money. Let's spend it on something nice for yourself.
Yep.
But I think a lot of people are misusing it. That's what I did with my 1,400.
What you do?
I put it all into my business, man.
See? Invest.
Like, start investing. Like, right now, the government's literally giving you free money.
Yep.
Go ahead, take that, put that, you know, into stocks or
something that could benefit you in the future.
Exactly. A lot of people are thinking about it short term. A few people are thinking about it long term. That's how I see it.
Okay.
And like.
So that's the downside you're saying. You know,
that's
a lot
the
of people
downside.
Not you know, taking advantage of it and, you know, helping themselves to make, you know, more money from that, like in the future.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, you know, you stake that. It doesn't even have to be the whole $1,400.
Yeah.
You know, stake half of that, put into some stocks that you know are for sure to go up, or investing into your own little business, and it's something that you can make more money from.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know in the comments as well. What do you think about the stimulus package? Did you receive a stimulus? Do you think there should be more handed out in the future? And let us know.
And another question is, what if you did receive or are waiting for your stimulus check? What would you do with it?
What would you do with it? What are your plans with that money? That's definitely a good question. The next question will be my last. Well, from Instagram, question. From the fans. My last question is, let's see, I gotta find it here. Sorry, guys. Spicy. This is a spicy question, guys.
All right, let's do it.
What are your views on OnlyFans from Hey It's Nelly, my friend that I met from Twitter, a good friend of mine's in PA? What are your views on OnlyFans, brother?
OnlyFans, my man. Man, stuff. It's crazy. I just think it's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
You know, girls out here really like selling like nudes. I feel like that's borderline prostitution, man.
All right.
It might be a little gray area, but that I think that's borderline. So
my take on it, guys, this is the way I look at it. So if a guy out there is willing to pay, you know, the ladies something, like pay money for something that they already have posted on their social media platforms and make money from it, do your thing, queen, get your money, because there's a desperate man out there that's willing to pay you. Now,
that's right.
If you're out there, you know, selling your body, that's different. I don't agree with that in a way. You know, value yourself. You know, queens, look, you ladies are queens, okay? You got to value yourselves. You got to, you know, hold yourselves to a standard that, you know.
I highly agree with that,
It has to be a privilege. You know, a guy, you know, has to not pay to see your body, but, you know, work his way up to eventually get there, like, in a relationship, not, from some platform, some guys that, can share it and, expose you, or it can potentially affect you in the future when you're looking for a job opportunity.
Like I get it. A lot of girls, not even girls, like a lot of guys, a lot of couples also are making hella money from it.
A lot.
But the way I see it, I wouldn't expose my body like that. Yeah. If I was to use it, I'll think like I'm more, me, I have that businessman mindset. Yeah. So I would use it to post content.
Oh, there's people that use it for that.
That people see on that platform.
Yeah, there's people
kind of like a Patreon,
right?
Type of stuff.
Yeah, like Patreon. There's people that use it like to educate people. Yeah, certain people that are celebrities. If they want to interact more with their fans can pay a membership to interact with them more. So that's the right way, and I think that's what it was intended to do. Like that platform was for that. Now people are selling their bodies on it. So my views are, I'm opposed to women, not valuing themselves, in my opinion, and, selling their nudes. Don't come for me, ladies. I'm sorry. I just value you guys way more than what
that's how it is. Like, women are doing. Just holding women to that higher standard than just, a naked body.
Yeah.
And, touching on that, what's crazy, what I saw on Instagram the other day.
What's up?
There's actually people making courses on how to blow up on OnlyFans as a model, or like,
that's crazy.
Does that make them a pimp?
Low key it does. So that's oh wow, dang, that's tough.
Yeah. So last question right here from Instagram, really quick, is coming from another anonymous question. So that question is, this will be really a little more personal to us. What motivates y'all to keep creating content for the podcast?
Wow, I like that one. All right, Michael, make sure you focus on me on this one. So I want to let you guys know what drives us is, inspiring you guys, entertaining you guys, and giving you guys content that you enjoy. Man, all the time when I hit you up, I'm like, bro, so-and-so said this. Like, that makes us, fill with joy, because, like, we're actually inspiring people to, if they want to do a podcast, create a podcast. If they want to, sit back while they're driving home and listen, they listen to us. That makes us feel like we're doing the right thing, and, we're inspiring people in so many ways. So we discuss a lot of topics. We want to make sure you guys get the right, content out there, something that's not going to be, something that you can remember, and something that you can apply to yourselves and, the future, and also share with your friends. So that's what drives us, is the feedback we get, inspiring people and making people, and be entertained. That's what drives us.
And adding to that is also, showing you guys, or giving you guys our opinion on different topics, and how we think about different type of things, and just teaching you guys that you guys can do whatever you want, as long as you work hard for it and are dedicated to it. You can make it. It's been 3 weeks since we started.
2 weeks, man. It's going by fast.
It's going, and we're growing. We've been growing actually pretty well. And that's what we want to show you guys, that as long as you put your mind to it, you're hustling, and we're not even giving it our 100% as far as being more social on Instagram and like other platforms. But no, we're applying ourselves to that.
And like, we have so much things in store for you guys. Like, we eventually want to start bringing people onto the show and interviewing them, but we want you guys to enjoy the podcast and enjoy the content first before we start exploring other options. But if you guys want us to try different things, like reacting to certain videos, or just plain advice, drop them in the comments and let us know what you guys want to see from us, other than podcasts, because this is our home and this is what we want to stick to. But if you guys want to see other things,
we definitely want to incorporate all different type of content. Let's say maybe even if we go out in the streets and record different things for you guys. We also want to do that type of stuff. Right now the main thing is staying safe, and keeping our family safe as far as the pandemic going on. But all that stuff we're working on, working on those safety measures, and that way we can offer you guys more. That way you guys can see more content. us going out somewhere and interviewing different people and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely, man. You guys are the reason we're doing this. We want you guys to help us grow. We appreciate all the support, man, and all the genuine support. We definitely see each and one of you, and we definitely discussed all the comments that you guys and feedback that you guys leave. Like, we have improved so much already. Like, we changed the setup. Sometimes we changed how the cameras are because we want to get there. We want to get better. We want to give you guys great content. So now we're gonna go to our questions that we came up with. Mine's is an interesting one. Shout out to a friend of mine's. His name is Jensen, but he's a doctor. He got his doctorate, and he's a professor named Dr. Denard. Thank you for this question, and I'm gonna put Michael on the spot. Mind you, I didn't tell Michael about this question. I kind of want to put him on the spot to see what his answer would be. The question is, what is your definition of a man, first off? That's the first question I want to attack. It's going to lead up to another one. What is your definition of a man?
Definition of a man. Yeah. A man is a male that takes responsibility for their actions and knows how to treat a woman. That's my definition. Okay,
perfect. So, guys, remember what he said, right? Watch how I'm tie him up now. If a 15-year-old is out putting food on the table for his family, paying bills, his family doesn't want nothing, and he's all right. So he's a 15-year-old man, but he's selling drugs, but he's making money, but he's still putting food on the table and providing for the family, and his family doesn't have to work. Do you consider him a man?
Wow. Honestly, I would.
Okay.
I would. Reason being, he's going out there putting his life in danger, risking his freedom, getting his life just so he can provide for his family, and he's taking responsibility for his family. Okay, so that wasn't the answer I was expecting. I mean, you answered it the right way. I thought you were going to say the other thing, but he answered it the right way. But how about you guys in the comments? So this is the counter argument. What if a 35-year-old man has a job, stays there, and doesn't pay the bills like the younger guy is? Is he a man? He's 35 years old, but he's not providing for the family. Is he a man? What you guys think? That's my question. I would say he's a boy because listen,
he's focusing on how fly he is. He's focusing on
exactly,
but he's not providing for the family.
Exactly.
What do you think?
At the end of the day, whether you are a man or a boy, it's not real. Me, I don't consider it based on their age.
Okay.
Same thing for women. Although that's a little more controversial on that side, but when you become a man, it's not you turning 18, becoming a full legal age. You become a man when you step up. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You could be 22, still living at your parents. I'll consider you a boy, man. Yeah. Like if you're not, out there hustling, making that money, providing for your family, you're still a boy.
Yep. All right. You got a boy's mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so man, go out there and
that was my question, brother. That was a good one, right? I thought it was gonna get you to answer the other one, but hey, good job, man. You know what the man is, and you know the definition of a man. Perfect.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Yeah, hit me one. This is the last one, guys.
This I've been thinking for this question since last night, since you told me you wanted to do this idea. Yeah. I've been thinking. And this one's going to be a little more on the personal side. Right. And the question is, if you have the ability of going back in time and changing certain things about your life when you were growing up, will you do it?
All right. So I'm a firm believer on, your life is going how it is because that's how God wanted it to be. But man, that's a good proposal. I mean, one thing I would change, man, and I live by this, is I really regret not playing football when I was a younger kid and starting so late. Because when I started in high school, I feel like I was behind on things. I couldn't learn the plays and everything. All the younger kids, like all the people that played Pop Warner and Salvation Army, they were ahead because they knew everything. They knew certain defenses. They knew how to tackle and everything. And I didn't learn all that until I was already developed and a freshman. So that would be one thing I would change. But like I said, I'm a strong believer that I'm happy where life is now, and I appreciate how everything developed. And God intends everything to be how it is for a reason. That's what I believe.
That's a good question. Yeah. Good question. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Would you guys change anything as well, or?
Yeah, and then to answer my own question,
answer,
I'm kind of like on the same side as you. I wouldn't change anything because I feel what happened, when I was growing up and throughout the years, shaped me to be the person who I am today.
Okay.
We
nice.
That's that.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, man. This was a good one, a little Q&A. If you guys want a part 2 to this and you want to interact and, possibly be mentioned on the podcast, let us know in the comments if you want a part 2 to this. And we're going to post a question tab on Instagram, and you send your questions.
Yes.
Man, this is a great one, bro. I enjoyed this one a lot. I told you I was anxious to start this one.
Yeah, I really enjoy, answering some questions. I'm down for part 2.
I'm down for part 2.
There were a lot of questions that we didn't get to answer, so I'm definitely down for part 2.
Sorry, guys. The guys that sent the questions, we just wanted to keep it, under 30 minutes for you guys to enjoy, the content and not get, overwhelmed. This is the Vibras podcast. Like I said, make sure you subscribe on every digital platform. And always remember to subscribe and let's vibe. Peace and love.